Melo. You got to leave one of these guys open. Or if you're going to leave Tristan Thompson open, but Tristan Thompson is really like, he's normally in the paint. So what you going to leave him open for, a dunk or alley-oop? You know what I mean? LeBron like to throw him them alley-oops. I'm not going to leave nobody open for alley-oop. I'd rather give up a three than the alley-oop, just as far as, the look. You know what I mean? I'd rather make you shoot a three before I give up an alley-oop, before I give up a dunk. So I don't think they double off with, Tristan Thompson, because Tristan Thompson is really effective in that aspect. And Tristan Thompson has heart. You know what I'm saying? So he'll get the ball and he'll attack the rim, get a foul or something like that, which is great. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Like, either way you go with it, it's great because you got Melo. when you could drop the ball off to a LeBron or a Kyrie versus having to drop the ball off to a Love or Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? Because Kevin Love is going to get the ball in the paint and nobody's even going to care. They're going to let Draymond play him one-on-one and they're going to be fine with that. But if you got Melo, you can't let Melo go at Draymond one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Because Melo is a scorer. And Melo going to get that bucket. He going to get that bucket or he going to get fouled. Period. So, versus Kevin Love. Kevin Love is just, oh man, he ain't built like that. He don't got it. And if you want to defend your title, man, you gotta be able to put pressure on the Warriors. Kevin Love is no pressure. That's why he needs to be traded. It's no pressure from Kevin Love. He doesn't put any kind of pressure on the defense unless he's wide open from behind the 3-point line. If he's wide open, then he needs pressure. That's all he brings, man. He's just a good shooter. And then a lot of people like to talk about the fact that he averages more rebounds than Melo. But the reason why he's averaging more rebounds than Carmelo Anthony to me is because Carmelo is the guy with the ball in New York versus Kevin Love is not the guy with the ball in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So since you are not the guy shooting the ball and you're already under the rim most of the part, already in position to get the rebound, you should average more rebounds than the guy who's the shooter. That's what I'm saying about Melo. Melo is the shooter in New York. And when you're the shooter, it's hard for you to be the shooter and the rebounder. It's tough. You can't really do that. And this is why Kevin Love is averaging more rebounds than Melo, I believe. It's because he's under the rim more. It's not because he's a great rebounder. Kevin Love is not. He's just down there more. He's down there more. You're down there more. You need to average more rebounds. It's no excuse why you shouldn't average more rebounds when you're under the rim more. So everybody likes to talk about him being a great rebounder. He's a better rebounder than Melo. It's because he's under the rim more than Melo. Melo's the shooter. Melo is the guy creating. When you're the guy creating, you can't be the guy getting the rebound because you out there shooting it. But when you're not the guy out there shooting it, it should be easier for you to get the rebound, which is what Kevin Love is. He's not the guy shooting it. That's why I think he averages more rebounds than Carmelo Anthony. It's not because he's so great. People killing me with this, he's just so great. And man, he was great in Minnesota, but the knee surgery he just had on that knee, he blew that knee out in Minnesota before he came to Cleveland, which is another reason why I don't know what Cleveland see in this guy. This guy blew his knee out before y'all trade. Y'all traded Andrew Wiggins for Kevin Love after he blew his knee out. That was dumb move number one. Then he come out and play 1 year, get his shoulder separated, right? Didn't play in the finals. So he got his shoulder separated, came off of a bad knee, and he lost all that weight, lost strength and lost weight, and y'all gave him $100 million contract after that. And then he come out, play good through the playoffs. Y'all get to the finals, and he just disappears. To the point where you put him on the bench for Richard Jefferson. He got benched for Richard Jefferson. Anytime you bench somebody for Richard Jefferson in the finals, Richard Jefferson's about 40 years old. Kevin Love's 26. I think he's about 20. No, I'm sorry. He's about 28, I believe. Something like that. I don't think Kevin Love is that old at all. He's in his 20s. I know that. How do you get benched for somebody that's 40? There's no excuse for that. After that happened, in my opinion, they should have traded him after the finals. Like, they shouldn't even have held on to him this long. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he disappeared in the finals, after y'all gave him $100 million contract. After, like, y'all should have been got rid of Kevin Love, man. He disappeared in the finals. Y'all gave him $100 million and he disappeared. You should have got rid of him. And then after that, you get the New York Knicks offering Carmelo Anthony for him, and you said no. After he disappeared and y'all in the finals. And then, he blew his knee out, but then he started having back issues. He got back issues, and now he got knee problems again. He just had surgery on that knee again. And y'all still won't give him up. The GM, the Cleveland need to fire the GM. Fire him. He just don't know. There's no strategy behind what he's doing. He's just doing stuff. Like I said earlier, if it wasn't for LeBron, they wouldn't have anybody. This is why LeBron feels like he needs to put pressure on the organization. This is why he's coming out in the media and saying this stuff, because he's already been through this. This is part of the reason why he left the first time, because they didn't put a team around him. They never got anybody to come to Cleveland and play with LeBron. How you got LeBron and you can't get nobody to come play with LeBron? This is how bad y'all are. That's just crazy. This is part of the reason why he left the first time. LeBron know the GM over there ain't no good, man. That's why he always doing it himself. He went out and said that he wanted JR, and then they got JR. He went out and said he wanted, Tristan. I mean, not Tristan Thompson, but remember they gave up. I forgot who they gave up, but when they got Timothy Mozgov, he was the guy who did that. He's the reason why they got Kevin Love, which is just stupid, but he's the reason why they got, Channing Frye and Iman Shumpert. LeBron did this. The GM ain't did nothing. This is all LeBron. Without LeBron, the GM, that's what I'm saying, the GM over there, what are you doing? Like, what's your point? What's your strategy? What do you think? What are you thinking? When are you going to make a move that's going to be respectable? Then everybody want to say that LeBron, he's complaining about, they need a playmaker and everything like that. But my thing is, they don't have a playmaker. Besides him and Kyrie, they don't. They just got a bunch of guys standing around waiting to be wide open, which is part of the reason why they need to trade Kevin Love, because Carmelo Anthony can make plays. They need to trade him, man. What y'all holding on to him? What is so incredible about Kevin Love? I just don't get it. I don't see it. What? I don't understand it, man. They need to get rid of Kevin Love, man. Melo is the best shot. Y'all should have got Lance and Melo. Man, Lance Stevenson and Carmelo Anthony to that roster. With LeBron, with Kyrie, with JR, with Tristan Thompson. You know what I mean? And Channing Frye, was shopping. You put Lance Stevenson and Melo in there? That's great. That's a good move. For some reason, they want Jordan Farmar. This is what the GM, this is what they want. They want Jordan Farmar. The GM is terrible. GM's terrible, man. But I guess that's all I gotta say, you know what I mean, about this topic. I think Cleveland should have made that trade. But now, you know what I mean, now that Kevin Love got knee surgery, you really ain't gonna be able to get nothing for him now. Y'all paying him over $100 million. Can't get nothing for nobody with a bad knee and a bad back and he making $100 million. It's a bad investment. Bad investment. Kevin Love is a bad investment at this point. I don't think they're gonna be able to get anything for him if they try to trade him. You know what I mean? The only way New York will probably still do this trade is if, you know, if Phil Jackson is just that desperate to get Kevin Love out of New York. You know what I mean? And he's willing to be patient with Kevin Love and wait till he come back off the injury and off, you know what I mean, and the rehabilitation after the surgery. You know what I mean? Maybe he's willing to wait to see how things could play out with Love. Who knows? Maybe he's that desperate to get him out of there. If he is, they need to make that move. But if they don't make this move, the Cleveland Cavaliers will not repeat. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. They might get swept. They might. They might get swept. Swept. If they keep Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Lavelle, man. Peace. I just want to say, if you like this video, you know what I mean, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And I'm going to be coming back, you know what I mean, with some more videos, with some more topics as far as sports is concerned. You know what I mean? Peace.